Where the fuck are you going, bro? What do you want to do with your life?
We gonna dominate this thing. Respect is not given, it is earned, goddamn.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just man of my word.
Man, you never have to worry about nobody ever bullying me again. Cause I know I would fucking kill them if they fucked.
Game over. Game over. Game over.
I'll bust you up.
Go for it.
He should have killed me when he had the chance, because now I'm back and I'm gonna kill you and your whole team. You and them kids.
King Ragnar. That's my name. What does a king do?
Yeah?
He rules.
Don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger.
Be that one motherfucker.
Be that guy.
Be that one motherfucker when even you're saying yourself, boy, this fucking sucks. I don't want to be here right now. And you're looking at all the guys' eyes around you, and you've seen it.
Yeah.
The eyes just go down like, man, we're getting the fuck out of here. This is brutal. Be that guy who finds the courage to say, you know what, man?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
When everybody leaves to go home, and there's only one light on in a building, a 15-story building, and only one office. Every office is fucking dark. There's one office with one light on, and as those motherfuckers go from the club, they look up every day, 2 o'clock in the morning, they see that, and that fucking light's always on. That's the motherfucker right there you gotta be.
All I know is this. I want them to say that motherfucker never quit. He never quit. No matter the odds, no matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, no matter who was against him or who was with him, that motherfucker showed up. He showed up. He showed up to fight, to scrap, to claw. He gave himself a chance. He led the way. He set the example. And that's what I want them saying about me when it's all said and done.
It's pushing the water, and there's a jogger, actually. Look at this. Wow. The Florida man right there for you, Blake, jogging in the hurricane.
Get up, motherfucker. You're not fucking good enough. You gotta work fucking harder. You haven't put enough time in. It's that voice you want to run away from. It's that voice you don't want to fucking hear. But guess what? It's that voice you need to fucking listen to. Stay hard. Listen to the whisper.
I want to do something great with my life. I don't know that I can get to the mental level you have, but I think everybody here needs to know something. If you just think you're going to do something temporarily once, man, you're going to be unhappy when it's over.
When you walk on that court, you have to think, I am the best guy out there. I don't care if LeBron's playing. So let me ask you again. Do you love this game?
Yes.
Is there a newborn kitten purring in here right now? I couldn't hear you. Do you want to be in the NBA?
Yes! Because when you're going to try to do something, not trying is failure. That's not some after school special shit. But when you're able to go out there, there is no failure. It's attempts. Because when you're trying to do something that's bigger than you, whatever you are, whoever you are, if you're paralyzed, you're trying to walk one step and you didn't fail, motherfucker. That was your first attempt. If that's your biggest thing, that's how your mindset needs to go into everything. So I don't look at it as failure is a big word that gets people down. We give so much power to words. I don't. I take the power right away. I didn't fail shit.
Getting that rock to the top of the mountain, that's not what my goal is. My goal actually is pushing the rock. Because pushing the rock, that pushes me. And I don't want it to end. If I ever got the rock to the top of the mountain and it stayed there, I'd push it back down myself.
Focus on right now, because that is all you've got. There isn't any past, there isn't any future. Now's it. When the sand's gone, it's gone.
I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you can learn to appreciate them when they're right. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. Everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you can learn to appreciate them when they're right. And sometimes good things fall together so better things can come together.
Energy expelled, value in what we're doing, and the belief in something, hard work behind the belief, grows into prosperity of something. Yeah, we didn't just wake up and grab a shower, wash our nuts, and then grab a coffee for some energy to go to work. No, we need to earn some fucking energy. That kind of energy, once lit, never goes out. Well, better get ready for this, man. Your other employees and shit at the house, the people you work with in those cubicles, they better duck and cover, because fucking heat's coming in, and you've earned, guys. You do that every single day. You repeatedly do, in anything you do. If you look in the mirror and you frown upon yourself, you created that. That's not an accident, it's a habit. It's like you look in the mirror and you smile, because you see excellence. That's not an accident, it's a habit.
Get up! Act like you playing basketball. Act like you playing football. Compete. That's what bothers me. Many of y'all are not competing. I need effort. Compete. Go to class. I just left my school telling these kids, act like you playing football. Go in that doggone classroom. Compete. Many of you have lost your competitive edge. Get your competitive edge back. I'm not against no other motivational speaker. I'm just competitive.
People say I'm an overthinker, but I'm better to be an overthinker than an underthinker. My brain's active and it works, and I'm searching for ways to improve, and there's just something in me that knows I can get better. There's just something in me that keeps on telling myself, like, I'm getting better, I can get better. And if I get better, what happens? I beat someone, I win. And what happens when I win? I become champion.
But we have to believe that we're divine and that we learn from our experience. Confidence breeds success, and success breeds confidence. They go hand in hand. You can't accomplish anything unless you say, oh, I'm a prick, I could never do that. I'm not born to do that. Only certain people, only white people could do that. I can't do that.
I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
It's simple. Number one, outwork, out-improve, out-strategize, and outlast. If you can outwork, out-improve, out-strategize, outlast, it's going to be very, very hard to compete against you.
But once I learned that the difference between him and I was just between the ears, once I was equipped with that, I started to believe that the sky was truly the limit for me. And I'm still that person today.
It's not a bad thing to be unique. It's not a bad thing to be different. It's not a bad thing to be comfortable with yourself, regardless of what everybody else around you is doing.
Boy, I can tell bad times are right around the corner again. I can tell by all the emails I'm getting talking about I can't get a break in life. I hate that damn mentality, but I can't get a break. You aren't giving any breaks in life. You make them for yourself. We are all being tested in life. While my test is different than yours, you will be tested. And how you face that test and how you overcome that test determines the rest of your life. The one mentality that you must have in life is that regardless of what's in front of you, you still must grind. I'll never be in the Olympics. I'll never be a professional athlete, but still I grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me down a dark alley, running at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding. Stay hard.
Yes, I want this. Then what are you willing to sacrifice? Everything!
And show me.
Everyone wants to win. We all want to be successful. But not everyone wants to wake up early, stay late, and sacrifice. And not everyone wants to keep the faith and hold to the vision until those sacrifices pay off.
To get anything of value, you have to sacrifice. Do you know that the harder thing to do and the right thing to do are usually the same thing? Nothing that has meaning is easy. Easy doesn't enter into grown-up life.
Take a sacrifice today. Sacrifice a plastic ring today for a gold crown tomorrow. Sacrifice something today for more freedom tomorrow. Sacrifice something today for a possible healthier future for your kids.
If tomorrow was not a guarantee, how far would you push? If you thought that today was your last opportunity to ever do the thing, how far would you go? How much would you sacrifice knowing you're never going to lace it up again?
Almost every successful person that I have ever encountered has gone through not a month or a year, but many years of doing work without reward, where they have to do things that other people find boring, and they have to sacrifice things that everyone finds interesting that most people want to do during that entire season of their life. And they basically sacrifice a season of other things that they would prefer to do stuff that they would not prefer to do because of the one thing they want most.
The greats do things when they don't always want to. And that's the separation. I believe that whatever I put my mind to, and if I was willing to make sacrifices and I was dedicated, that I could achieve absolutely anything.
You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifices, make the unpopular decisions, and become comfortable in your own skin.
I have to win. God has given me a gift. I must prove I am worthy of something.
In the end, I don't care whether you love me or you hate me, just as long as I win.
You lace them motherfuckers up every day. Pretty soon you win. Pretty soon you'll... You have the courage and the heart and the dedication and the mindset about everybody can go for themselves.
Maybe it was your time to lose. Lose? I don't lose! I win! I win! That's my job! That's what I do!
That was impressive. Well, Steven, I didn't beat him to impress you. I beat him because that's what I do. I don't follow orders. I don't bend a knee. I win.
Fucking bet against me. Bet against me. Tell me it's not gonna happen. Tell me it's gonna fail. I love it. I love every minute of it.
We did not come this far to just break down and lose now. Everything's not always about winning and losing. I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
Winning is for the obsessed. You must be obsessed if you want to win. You must be obsessed with the goal, the journey, the outcome, the experience, the rejections, the resilience, the grit, all of it.
I became obsessed with being the baddest motherfucker that God ever created. To be the best in the world, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of fucking energy and strength that you have to pull it off.
But here's what you should know about winning before you chase it. Winning's not loyal to you. It doesn't care about you. Winning doesn't care how sore you are. Winning doesn't care how much sleep you get. Winning doesn't care how hard you work at times. Winning requires all of you and then more, and it promises you nothing. So the question is about winning. Are you willing to sprint when the distance is unknown? And why chase this thing called winning? Because the only thing that's guaranteed in life, if you don't chase it, is losing.
See, some people know how to win. They always win. See, that's me. No matter what, nothing can stop me from winning.
What does it mean to be in the top 1%?
The top 1% of men didn't get there by accident. They were driven by one thing, and that was the fear of being average. They accepted stress and problem solving as part of their identity. They showed up when other people stayed in bed. They put in the extra reps in the gym when other people got tired. And they took risks when everybody else decided to play it safe. There are only two things that separate the best from the rest, and that is discipline and action.
It's that person who can fight burnout, who can fight mental burnout, that wins. It's that 1%. There's a lot of people out there who figured out how to beat and defeat burnout. There is no magic potion behind it. Everything you work for can be gone like that fast. Take you 20 years to get it, take you one day to lose it. That's why whenever I'm burnt out, that we rise again. And that's how it has to go. One day you'll sleep, but not today. You gotta have that mindset. You gotta be hungry, man.
There's only one person in this world that wants it more than me today, and that's me tomorrow. See, what's the point if every day you don't get 1% better? I don't care what I did today. Today's over. I'm competing with myself. I'm trying to beat myself from whatever I did yesterday. I'm going to do a little bit better. I'm going to go a little bit harder, because when you get better 1% every day, when you compete against the person you were the day before, these days stack up, baby.
This is my third workout of the day, so it's supposed to be a cool down workout. But this cat wanted to start racing somebody, so he started racing me. He didn't know who the fuck he was racing. He didn't know it was me. I'm under an alias. See, a lot of motherfuckers, when they think it's me or somebody else and they want to chase, they got a carrot in front of him. He had no carrot. It was him versus him. I'm under some fucking initials. He want to test my resolve. He want to test my ability to go to limit. He want to see where his world ends and mine begins. This ain't no fucking game. This is my motherfucking lifestyle, son. Hey, yeah, I'm fired up. This is what I do. When someone gives you hell, make sure you push it right back and give them hell.
Outwork, out-improve, out-strategize, and outlast. If you can outwork, out-improve, out-strategize, outlast, it's going to be very, very hard to compete against you.
You got to get your gear back on, you got to put your ruck back on, and you got to get to walking. And that is the hardest moment of a patrol, is when that rest period is up and it's time to go again. Well, guess what? It's Monday and it's time to go again. Get that ruck on and go get some. Have a good Monday, y'all. Out.
You get to determine how you live. You live life on your terms. Consistency is having a goal, and when you wake up that day and you don't feel like it, you still do what you told yourself you was gonna do. That's all consistency is. It is the days you don't feel like doing it, but you look at your wife, you look at your kids, you look at the country, and you realize that I am where I am because of other people's sacrifice. I gotta get up and make it happen, even though I don't wanna get up and make it happen. I gotta clear my mind of some stuff, but when I get up there, I gotta do what I gotta do. Why? Because success is not a failing, it's a mindset.
Without commitment, you'll never start, but more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish.
Just get started. Just get started. The longest time in the world is the hesitation between thought and action.
No one cares what you did yesterday. It only matters what you're doing today. Those who take me literally, I'm a cheerleader for those who want to be better, not for those who want to stay the same.
You got to do the work. You got to do it when you don't want to do it. You got to do it when you're hurt. You got to do it when you're tired. You got to do it when you're sick. You got to do it when you don't want to do anything else. And you got to do it for years. And that is the real shit. Okay? Everybody that asks a question about anything is ultimately usually trying to figure out how to get out of the work. You can't win without that. You can't win without it. So motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what size goal you set, but you better show up every day and follow with big action. You're gonna be broke.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Grab your fucking nuts. For once in your life, have some ownership, some credibility behind your actions and your words. Mean what you say, do what you say. Follow through for something for one time in your life. One time, follow through on what you say. You will feel a high that you've never felt before. When you follow through on things in life, guys, you achieve the confidence, the mentality that anything's possible.
Only you could fucking help you. Grab your fucking balls, get a fucking notebook, and write down what the fuck you're gonna do this year. And this is it. You're not gonna have these problems. Fuck the drug, fuck the cigarettes, fuck that dumb bitch. It all starts fucking today, all right? No more fucking excuses. That's the fucking, this is the year of the fucking soldier. We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you? Is this how you turn out a Hollywood Pinocchio that cries like a woman? What can I do? What can I do?
I promise you guys, success is the loneliest road out there. It's you and your shadow at the end, because it's too fucking hard. People don't want to be around you because you cause them to have brainstorming on their failures and shortcomings and how they could have been like you, but they failed.
Man, my father died when I was 10 years old. He had cancer. You know, he died like in 2 weeks. Buried him on Christmas. Right after that, 19 years old, my mother died from cancer. My aunts, uncles, everybody in my family died from cancer before I even turned pro. I was a kid working construction, you know, with my hands, waking up 5 o'clock every day. I was like, you know what? I have nothing else to live for, so I'm gonna go 100%. Everything that I was going through, when my life felt like it was falling apart, it was for a greater purpose, right? So, but God had a plan for me, and I always say that, you know, God has a plan for all of us. It just so happened I had to grow up as a kid without a father and then burying my mother, and they never lived to see me.
It's all hard from here. 30 more steps. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Keep going. Burn. And let it burn. Burn. It's all hard. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Come on. Keep going. You promised me your best. You're back! Don't stop! Keep going! Too hard! It's not too hard! You keep going! Come on, Brock! Give me more! Give me more! Keep going!
Here's how to get older without getting better. Keep relearning the same lesson. If you keep making the same mistake over and over, the mistake isn't the problem. You won.
You can't really give a fuck about what people say no more. Because everybody gonna fucking critique everything that you do, no matter what you do. That shit will creep into your mind. No matter if you believe it or not.
It's wasted energy.
Yeah, it's wasted energy. My first year in Miami, I was down there, like I was literally like, I wanted to prove everybody wrong.
And I like literally lost myself in the moment. I lost myself.
And it was a scientist that actually sat me down one day and just explained to me that you're never going to be able to lift that off the floor because the human body is not capable of lifting that off the floor. But there is one way. A woman who's driving down the motorway in a big accident, kids under a car, and they can lift the car off of the kids. And why is that? It's the fight or flight scenario. I was able to create a scenario in my head that when I walked up to the 500 kilo, I wasn't lifting 500 kilo off the floor. I was lifting a car off of my kids.
So many people doubted me and motivated me every single day to be who I am. I failed so many times and got back up. I've been through the toughest times with my family, but I'm still standing.
You are one decision away from changing your life. And you have to accept that. You're one new meeting, one new relationship, one new contact, one new action, one new decision away from shifting your life from where it is right now to a totally different place. So what's the decision? You already know. I could go backstage now. There's something you've been hesitating on. There's a contact you need to make, isn't there? There's a job you need to quit. There's a relationship you need to engage in. Maybe there's a relationship you need to leave. I don't know what it is, but I know there's a decision that you need to make to take you to the next level, just like I know that's true for me. Because decisions shape our destiny when they're backed up by some massive action.
Everyone is jealous of what you've got. No one is jealous of how you got it. People see the trophies, but not the training ground.
Everybody wants the view, but no one wants the climb. Nothing's ever going to be given to you. Everything's going to be earned. If you don't go out there and put in the work, you don't go out and put in the effort, one, you're not going to get the results. But two, and more importantly, you don't deserve it.
To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And life and dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality.
To get anything of value, you have to sacrifice. Do you know that the harder thing to do and the right thing to do are usually the same thing? Nothing that has meaning is easy. Easy doesn't enter into grown-up life.
Don't listen to nobody, homie. What's on your mind, just do it. It's what's destined for you, you gonna get it.
If you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care enough about yourself. And that's what you need to really research is, man, why am I not doing this for myself? Because that is the number one purpose in life, is to better oneself. So that's the only purpose I fucking need. So the reason I get up every day, even though there's no race or there's no school, or there's nothing in front of me, is because I have pride in myself.
The positive side of confidence starts from within. That's called pride. That doesn't value rain, sun, if there's someone in the corner looking at them, if it's 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, that pride is always awake, always turning, always burning for the ideology of greatness to be matured into reality. That's internal pride. No one can alter that.
Lion is the king of the jungle. How can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, he can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest, so he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? It's mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant.
You are letting your life pass by because you lack the courage to make the decisions that you know you need to make. You got to be real about that. If you don't make the decisions that you know you need to make, time is continuing to go, which means everybody else is getting better and you're staying the same, which by default means you're getting worse.
If you quit, it's really easy to predict your future. But if you don't quit, you'll have the opportunity to play in the game, stop sitting on the sidelines, and you might fail for a while, and you might have to pay your success tax, and you might have to go through 7 failures, 9 failures, 12 failures. But on the other side of that, you get to see who you're meant to be, who God designed you to be, and tap into your full potential, and there's nothing better.
It is whatever it takes. That's the lie of society, okay? The lie of society is that you can win without doing whatever it takes. And you just can't. You're not that good. I'm not that good. Nobody's that good.
What are you gonna do? How bad do you want it? There's 2 options. To continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream
is given birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to ever find that dream again.
There are too many people who are high skilled, have tons of experience, have tons of resources, and have come from nothing and are willing to do whatever the f it takes, that you cannot beat them unless you at least, at a bare minimum, do everything perfect. And that's the disconnect between, you know, people, what they think it takes to win and what it actually means to be a competitor and win.
Personal sacrifice is huge. There is no soccer game on Saturday. There's no Sunday dinner with the family. You're working. I don't care what your business is, men, women, you have to understand that you're going into a huge lifestyle change.
If you want to be great at something, it's a choice that you have to make. We all can be masters at our craft, but you have to make a choice. What I mean by that is inherent sacrifices that come along with that.
It was isolation, it was visualization, it was motivation, and it was dedication. There was nothing else going on in my life, you know what I mean?
What sacrifices do I need to make in order to make things better? That's a good question to ask yourself. You could ask yourself that every morning.
It's the same with any craft. I feel like if you put that time to it, or you dedicate, you sacrifice that little, you know what I mean, all them distractions, you'll see some type of success. And people don't understand that. They rather see you get successful and then be mad at it or be wondering, well, why that's him and not me? You ain't did nothing.
I made the biggest sacrifice. It was the only sacrifice I could make. Yeah, my dad, I've had a luxurious life, a blessed life. I don't know hardship. The only sacrifice I could make was my family. And it's the sacrifice I chose to make, but it don't make it any easier. It don't make it any easier. Not half the fighters here would do what I do. And if they had what I had, they wouldn't graft as hard as I do. Tony can vouch for me. I'm the first to get there and the last to leave. I'm crushing numbers in the sprints. I'm crushing numbers in sparring.
In my experience, it's been so much more useful to write down all the things that I'm willing to sacrifice. Because if you sacrifice everything, there's nothing left than to do the one thing that matters. And I think Jerry Seinfeld talks about this from a writing perspective. He says that every day, no matter what, he sits down and he writes for 2 hours.
If you want to become a person that's successful, if you want to develop a better physique, it will require sacrifice. And if you want to get to the next level, it'll cost you. There is a price to success. It hurts, but that's the price. And you will either live the price with two aspects, because you're going to pay the price regardless of life. You will pay the price of discipline and hard work, or you will pay the price of regret.
I don't see failure. I see grit, determination, drive, sacrifice. Failure means you're trying. A whole bunch of people out here never fail, because they never try. He said, how do you handle failure, Goggins? I said, I don't look at it as failure. I look at it as my first, second, third attempt. One thing in life that's for sure, the valiant motherfucker always wins. Stay hard.
Who says you can't do it? You can do it. The people around you don't know because they haven't done it yet. Every successful person is gonna tell you that you can because they have done it.
It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no after you earn the right to be where you want to be and do what you want to do.
We live by this and we die by this. We don't retreat.
Try again. Fail again. Fail better.
And you go through failure alone, but failure has made me who I am today. Failure gives you two choices. You stay down or you get up. Well, I'm up and I am fired up because I have figured it out.
It's a very simple concept. If you want it, you gotta go get it.
You know, if every time someone asks you a question, you try to say the right answer, your entire life is a test. And when did you have the most anxiety in grammar school and high school?
No question.
On test day.
No question.
So your entire life become this test. I ain't trying to say the right answer. I am just doing what I feel. My mama said trying is failing. There is no ifs, woulds, coulds, shoulds. It just is, and we just are.
Let me tell you something, homie. These women ain't going nowhere. These clubs, these parties, all this shit ain't going nowhere. The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your shit, molding and shaping and developing your ideas and your craft so that when it's time for you to make your rounds, you gonna fly.
At some point, everything's gonna go south on you. Everything's gonna go south and you're gonna say, this is it.
This is how I end. Now you can either accept that or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just begin. You do the math, you solve one problem, then you solve the next one, and then the next. And if you solve enough problems, you get to come home.